Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the Friendly English Podcast. I'm Sophia, and today I want to talk about something many learners struggle with. Maybe you want to improve your English, but you feel stuck. Maybe you listen to English podcasts, but you still feel like you are not learning fast. Maybe you feel like you are wasting time because the words fly past you. You try to follow the host, but after a few minutes your mind is tired. You feel lost. You feel frustrated. And you think, is it me? Or is it the podcast? You are not alone. Many English learners feel exactly the same. Podcasts can be an amazing tool for learning, but only if you use them in the right way. Today's episode is here to help you stop wasting time and start learning English with podcasts in a clear, simple, natural, and effective way. I am going to share the system I use with my students. It works for beginners, for intermediate learners, and even for advanced learners who want to sound more natural. So sit back, breathe, relax, and enjoy this time for yourself. I promise you will leave today's lesson with a complete plan, and you will know exactly what to do the next time you press play on an English podcast. Ready? Let's begin. Let me start with something honest. Listening is one of the hardest skills in language learning. When you are reading, you can stop. You can look at the word. You can check the dictionary. You can take your time. But with listening, the words never stop. English is fast, connected, smooth. Sometimes, the words sound different than what you see in writing. And in a podcast, the host speaks naturally, not slowly like a teacher. So of course it feels hard. You are not bad at English. You are simply listening in the wrong way. Many learners think they must understand everything in one go. They think they must listen from start to finish, without pausing, without repeating. They think if they do not understand, then they failed. But that is not true. Podcasts are not tests. Podcasts are tools. And today I will show you the right way to use them. Here is the method. Simple, clear, powerful. 4 steps. Step 1, listen for meaning, not for words. Step 2, listen again and catch key phrases. Step 3, shadow and repeat. Step 4, review and reflect. Let me explain each step slowly and clearly. Step 1, listen for meaning, not for words. The first time you listen, your goal is not to understand every single word. Your goal is to understand the general idea, the big picture, the main points. Imagine you are walking through a forest. The first time, you see the whole forest, not each leaf. It is the same with podcasts. Listen with relaxed ears. Do not stress. Focus on understanding the message, the emotion, the topic. You do not need perfection. You only need the main idea. This step trains your brain to feel comfortable with English sounds. It teaches you to trust yourself. And it removes stress. Stress is the biggest enemy of learning. Step 2, listen again and catch key phrases. This time, listen with more attention. Now your goal is to catch useful phrases. Not words. Phrases. You can pause. You can rewind. You can write things down. For example, imagine the podcast host says, I used to wake up late, but now I start my mornings earlier. Here the useful phrase is used to. Notice that you do not need every small word. You only need the useful phrases that help your English grow. Ask yourself, what phrases sound natural? What phrases feel new for me? What phrases do I want to use in real life? Choose 5 or 6 phrases per episode. That is enough. More than that becomes too much for your brain. Step 3. Shadow and repeat. Shadowing means speaking at the same time as the host. You listen and you speak along with them. Maybe your voice is a little behind. That is okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to feel the rhythm, the intonation, the music of English. Shadowing helps your mouth move in a natural English way. It helps your tongue learn the shape of English sounds. It helps your confidence grow. And it makes podcasts much more effective. You can shadow one sentence. Repeat it. Shadow again. Then move on to the next. This is how you turn passive listening into active learning. Step 4. Review and reflect. At the end of your listening session, take 1 minute to review. That is all you need. 1 minute. Ask yourself, what did I learn? What new phrase do I want to use today? What part was difficult? What part was easy? When you reflect, you connect the podcast to your real life. And this is how learning becomes permanent. Now it is your turn to practice. I will say a sentence. You repeat after me. Try to focus on clear sound, slow breathing, and natural rhythm. Repeat after me. I am learning English step by step. I do not need to understand everything at once. It is okay to pause and repeat. I learn more when I relax. Podcasts help me grow every day. I can understand more than I think. I enjoy the process of learning. English is getting easier for me. Good job. These simple lines help train your confidence. Confidence is a skill. You build it by repeating small positive sentences. Here are 2 useful idioms connected to our theme today. In one ear and out the other. Meaning, when you hear something but quickly forget it. Example, if you listen without focus. The English goes in one ear and out the other. Practice makes perfect. Meaning, the more you practice, the better you get. Example, when you repeat a podcast again and again. You learn faster because practice makes perfect. Culture tip: Americans often listen to podcasts while walking, cleaning, cooking, or driving. This is called background listening. It helps people learn without pressure. You can do the same. You do not need a perfect study environment. You only need curiosity and consistency. Here
Hello,
are
my dear
5
friend,
useful
and
words
welcome
from
back to
today's
the
lesson.
Friendly English Podcast.
Shadow.
I am Sophia,
Meaning,
your
to
English
repeat what
teacher
someone
and
says at the same
your
time as
cheerful
them.
friend on this language
Example,
journey.
I shadow the
I hope you're
podcast
having
host to
a
improve my
calm,
pronunciation.
gentle day.
Phrase.
And if your day has been a little
Meaning,
stressful,
a small group of words
I am
with a
so
clear
happy
meaning.
you are here with me now.
Example,
You can
the
breathe,
phrase used
relax,
is very
and
common in
enjoy
English.
some simple, friendly
Reflect.
English. Today,
Meaning,
we are
to think
talking
about
about a
something
topic
carefully.
that every learner needs.
Example,
How to
at the
talk
end of
about
the
your free
episode,
time in
I reflect
English.
on what I
Free
learned.
time is a big part of life.
Consistent.
It shows who you are, what you
Meaning,
enjoy,
doing
and
something
what makes you feel
regularly.
alive. But many
Example,
English
you
learners
learn
tell
faster
me,
when you are consistent.
Sophia, I never know what to say when someone
Effective.
asks me, what do you do in your free time?
Successful or
I say
producing
one
good
sentence,
results.
and then I stop.
Example,
I feel
this
shy.
4-step method
I
is
feel
very
boring.
effective.
I don't know what else
Before we finish
to
today,
add.
I want to
If
speak
you
to
feel
you
this
from
way,
my
you are
heart.
not alone.
Many
Today,
English
I
learners
will
feel
help you
lost.
speak with confidence,
Many feel
even
shy.
with simple English.
Many
You
feel
will learn how to
slow.
answer this question
Many
in a
feel
natural,
like they are
warm,
not
and
improving.
friendly way.
But
So
I
make
want
some
you to
tea,
remember
sit
something
comfortably,
important.
and let's begin.
You
Let me
are
ask you a
not
question.
stuck.
When someone at work or
You
at
are
school
growing.
asks you, So
Even
what
if
do
you
you do
cannot
in
see
your
it every
free
day,
time?
you
What
are
do you
moving
feel?
forward.
Do you freeze?
Every
Do you
time you
answer
listen to
quickly?
English, your brain is
I
learning.
watch movies and then
Every
laugh
time you repeat a
nervously.
phrase,
Or do you
your
worry
mouth
that
is
your
learning.
hobbies are too simple,
Every time you
too
show
boring,
up,
or
even when you feel
not
tired,
interesting enough? Let me
your
tell you
future
something
English
important.
self becomes
Your
stronger.
free time is not boring.
Podcasts
Your
are
free
not
time
magic,
is your life.
but
It is
you
what
are.
makes you human. And
When you
even
use
simple
podcasts
hobbies
the
sound
right
great
way,
when
you
you
create
talk
a
about
powerful learning
them with
routine.
warmth and confidence.
And when you stay
So
patient,
today,
your
I
English
will
becomes
teach you
smoother,
exactly how to talk about your
clearer,
free
and
time
more
using
natural.
simple English.
If you
Step by
enjoyed
step.
today's
How to
lesson,
talk about your
tell
free
me in the
time.
comments what
Step
is one
1.
podcast you want to
Start
try
with
this
a
week.
clear and simple sentence.
And of course,
Here are
subscribe
some
to the Friendly
examples.
English
In
podcast
my
for
free
more
time,
warm,
I like to relax at
simple,
home.
friendly
In my
English
free
lessons
time,
with
I like
me,
to read.
Sophia.
In my free time, I like
I
to
am
cook
always
simple
here
meals.
for you.
In my free time,
You are
I
doing
usually
great.
watch shows online.
Keep
In my
going.
free time, I enjoy
This is the
spending
end of
time with my
today's
family.
episode.
These sentences
You
are
did
easy,
amazing.
friendly,
See
and
you
natural.
next time.
Step 2.